started, and I hope you are all ready for some super serious action and some excellent mogul skiing. The start list we got here today is great and full of excellent competitors. There are a big numbers of young talents. They are hungry and without any worries, I guess, and full of confidence. They will challenge the absolute top of the world mogul skiers. With us today, we have the Swedish national team. We have Olympic champions in the start list, and we are really exciting to give you this stream. We are competing in the type of mogul skiing called duels, and where two skiers meet each other and racing against each other, and where the winner goes to the next round and the loser is out of the game. I think this is probably the most spectacular form of skiing, and myself and my expert Carl Reis Nilsson will try to, as best as we can, guide you through this game and the stream. We will start off the first heat at 14:30, and to not start off cold, we will give you some forerunners to start with. And there will be some young talents that we will probably see in the European Cup in a few years' time themselves. So first off, as our forerunners, we will have Saga Beinhoff from Värmdö Freestyle, and in the other course we will have Johanna Nilsson Reis, also from Värmdö Freestyle. Our next forerunners in the next heat will be Kalle Reis Nilsson and Vincent Adriansson. Also, both these competitors is from Värmdö Freestyle. So we will have a good chance to give you some fresh feedback about the status of the course from Kalle Reis Nilsson, that in a few minutes will join me here. And he will absolutely be possible to tell us how the conditions are. We have had a fantastic training session here, and the weather is absolutely terrific as well, so we hope that we can give you a great show here. First, when we kick off the competition, we start out with the men's, and in the first heat we will have bib number 53 from the United States, Jake Slavich, in the blue course, and in the red course we will have bib number 51, Wyatt Boyle, also he from the States. Course today is 152 meters long, and with us we have competitors from 10 nations. There are 40 men and 16 women. So we will start off with the forerunners in 5 minutes. There are some sun here today and some bluebird, but also some wind, but not that much that I think it will interfere with the airtime for the skiers. So
Alex, då säger du till mig när jag går i vilse, säger jag, så börjar jag zooma.
So first out, in our first heat, as Forerunners, we have Saga Beinhoff from Band Freestyle. Saga will be in the blue course, and Johanna Reis Nilsson will be in the red course. And after that, we have Kalle Reis Nilsson battling against Vincent Adriansson, both from Band Freestyle. And then we are all ready and warmed up for the show and the first heat. So we are getting ready to let the Forerunners off from the start gate, and we have Johanna Reis Nilsson and Saga Beinhoff. So in the blue course we have Saga Beinhoff, and in the red course we have Johanna Reis Nilsson, our Forerunners in the first heat. Wish them good luck. Come on, girls. They are on course. Some nice skiing here. Good technique from both horses. Synchronized. Yeah, great. Great skiing. and I couldn't see who's first over who took the time. Next heat out is Forerunners with Kalle Reis Nilsson and Vincent Adriansson, both skiers from Värmdö Freestyle. So we have Vincent in the bib number 58 in the blue course, and we have Kalle in the red course. Are you ready? I guess the skiers are ready. On course. Some big airs. Kalle in the red course is having some trouble there in the middle section. Vincent is doing a real nice backflip cross. So we are ready to kick off this competition. So in the first heat we have Jake Slavitt from the States with the bib number 53 in the blue course. And in the red course we have Wyatt Boyle, also he from the States with the bib number 51. So Jake Slavitt in blue course, and Wyatt Boyle in the red course. So the guys are ready to kick off. We're on course. Some nice air. Yes, it's a really close race, and it's going good skiing on the middle section here. And the Wyatt Boyle, bib number 51, takes the time. And we say welcome to Kalle Reis Nilsson.
Thank you.
You're still on your skis?
Barely made it out of there.
Our next competitors is in the blue course, Massimo Bellucci from Italy with bib number 41, and from the States in the red course, Nicolas Shade with bib number 54. in the blue course, bib number 41, Massimo Bellucci, and in the red course, bib number 54, Nicolas Shade.
Massimo with a quick start. He's been 720 and a full. Big back irons on the bottom jump from both skiers.
Starten på hela dagen är bra till igen. Trots att det skapar så jävligt.
So while waiting for the judges' confirmation, we present the next heat. That is Oliver von Verdauger from Spain with bib number 44, and from the States in the red course, Luca Boyle with the bib number 55.
And through to next round, Wyatt Bowl.
The next heat, Spain against the States. So bib number 44, Oliver Verdauger from Spain, and in the red course, Luca Boyle from the States, bib number 55. Do we know anything about the ranking of these guys in the next heat?
These are not the top skiers of the Total Cup, but in dual moguls anything can happen.
Yes. And it did today, didn't it?
Yeah, certainly did.
Yes. What is it? How is the course? Is it?
The course is it's a good course. It's a bit icy in between moguls, but as a whole, really fun, and it's a huge event to have it in the middle of Stockholm.
Yeah. How is the view from the top? Is it? Do you see a lot of Alps and such a things, or?
No, maybe a few skyscrapers and whatnot,
Yeah.
but quite a view.
Yeah.
Quite a view.
It's quite a view in the evenings with the skyline. Back to the course, we have in the blue course bib number 44 and in the red course number 55.
It's big D-spin 720 from both skiers. Oh, it's a runoff from the red course. Back mute, eller back iron cross. And first down is blue course.
And red course takes the time. So while waiting for the judges' confirmation, we present the next heat. We have in the blue course Juan Ignacio Barcelona Amado from Spain with bib
Oliver Thorne from Spain through with a score of 24.
So in the blue course we have Spain, and in the red course we have Sweden.
And they are away. It's Jonathan who's first out. 2 big backflips at the top jump.
Red course with Jonathan takes the time.
Seems like it's a tricky run today for most skiers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a bit of adrenaline going through the veins as you meet your opponent.
Yeah, so we have some extra add-ons in this action sport of Mogul skiing today. Conditions are, as always, one parameter in these events. So, while waiting for the judges, we present the next heat. And then we have from Sweden in the red course, bib number 21, Philip Gravenfors. And in the blue course, from the States, Wyatt Boyle with the bib number 51.
And through to next round is Sweden's Jonathan Mauritsson. It's a fast start from Philip, big 720. And it's a fast run from Gravenfors. And a big back iron cross at the bottom jump. And he takes the time by a huge margin.
Yeah, great skiing from Philip Gravenfors in the red course.
And in the next heat we have from Sweden bib 38 Gordon Berg against bib 35 James Crozet from France.
We had Gordon Berg doing a great competition last in China, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it was challenge the top skiers there.
Yes. And through to the next round, Philip Gravenfors with a score of 23-2.
And in the next heat, we have from Sweden, Jakob Hansson Mattisson in the blue course, bib number 47, and from Switzerland we have Enia Butzi with bib number 31. So we have Switzerland in the red course and Sweden in the blue course.
It's a backflip from France and a Lincoln from Sweden. loop from Sham and a backflip from Gordon at bottom jump. Sham takes the time.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was a bit early there representing the next heat.
But the next heat is now from Switzerland, Enea Bussi versus Jakob Hansen Mathisen from Sweden. And through to the next round is Sham Closet from France, 17-8.
We're getting ready for Enea Bussi in the red course against Jakob Hansen Mathisen in the blue course.
It's a back full and a back flip at the top jump. Backflip mute grab from Switzerland. And Enea Bussi takes the time. But it's a close race from the two.
Quite fast, I guess.
Yes.
So, while waiting for the judges, we can present the next heat with Korea. From Korea, Yin Min Bai with bid number 52 in the red course. And from Sweden, Oskar Elofsson with bid number 28. Oskar from Sweden in the blue course. We have Yun Min from Korea in the red course.
Can we see a fast run from Oskar? Backflip Japan from Oskar. It's a fast race. It's a backflip iron cross from Oskar and a Lincoln from the Korean.
As we heard, red course takes the time. High speed and good techniques. And in the next heat, we have from Switzerland in the blue course, Martino Conmedera with bib number 39. And in the red course from Finland, Alexi Kaisla with bib number 25. No, we have a
Maybe we have a DNS from Alexi Kaisla. So we should have Magnus Luis from Germany versus Linus Öjelind at the start gate. And through to the next round is Oskar Elofsson, 13-12, a close call from the Swede.
It looks like we have Martino Conmedera alone at the start gate. Will
I think Martino Conmedera from Switzerland will advance through the next round because we have a DNS from Finland. And we just had confirmation he will qualify through to the next bracket.
He takes
He is going
training.
for a training run. A bit lucky.
Yeah. What if he fell or he can't be
think
He's already through.
yeah,
Yeah.
he should. Yeah, it should be impossible.
Yeah. So this is just to show off.
And we have a back full at the top. It's a bit tricky down the first section, but he hangs on tight. And a back cross at the bottom. It's a solid run.
It's a solid run, yes. And for the next heat, we have in the red course Luis Magnus TL from Germany with bib number 50, and in the blue course Linus Öjelin from Sweden with bib number 30.
Good start from Linus. And it's a loop critical. It's a good skiing from Öjelin. A bit tricky in the red course. And back iron from both skiers. Linus takes the time and should advance through to the next round.
Yeah, that's right.
We're waiting for the score.
Yeah.
And in the next heat we have from Sweden, bib 36, Marcus Rutgersson versus Paolo Pascarella from Switzerland with bib 49. And through to the next round is Linus Öjelin with a score of 15 to 10.
And in the next heat with Marcus Rutgersson, we find him in the European Cup overall ranking at number 10, isn't that so? No, the overall. So we are ready. Marcus from Sweden in the red course.
The backflip in blue course and a Lincoln Japan from Rutgersson in red course. Solid run from both skiers, bit tricky, but it's a back iron and a D-spin. Marcus takes the time.
Yes. Very solid run.
And as we advance through to the top of the skiers, we will see faster and faster runs.
Massimo Bellucci
Yes.
and also represented Sweden
In the next heat we have Ludwig Fjällström and Massimo Bellucci from Italy. Ludwig, who was competing at the Olympic Games and made it through to the finals, but not super finals.
See if he can give us some of his excellent skiing today.
And now we have the score from the heat. Marcus Rutgersson through with 17 to 8. Ludwig does a critical loop, and we have from Massimo a back full. It's a fast run from Ludwig. It's a back iron from both skiers. Who takes the time?
Close.
It's really close. I don't know who took the time. It may have been the Massimo Bellucci in the red course. Close call.
Close call.
Really good runs from both skiers.
And in the next heat we have Rasmus Stegfeldt in the red course with bib number 23 from Sweden, and in the blue course from Spain, Oliver Ferdauger-Forn with bib number 44.
And through to the next round is Ludwig Fjellström with a score 14-11. Oh, it's a bit of a mistake before the first jump in the blue course, but big D-spin 7s from both skiers. Stegfeldt does an amazing job of keeping it together. Back irons from both skiers, and it's a really solid run from Stegfeldt.
Yes, red course takes the time. In our next heat, we have in the red course Carl Werner from Sweden with bib number 40, and we have John Mattsson with bib number 34 in the blue course, also he from Sweden.
And through to the next round is Rasmus Stegfeldt, 16-9. Two Swedes. It's going to be quite competitive this run. It's a fast start, and we back truck and a Lincoln. It's a fast run from Carl.
Yes.
John, take some time. Oh, both backflips a bit sketchy, but Carl takes the time.
Takes the time and
It's I think this will be a close call. It was mistakes from both sides, but pretty solid runs from both skiers.
in the next heat we have Yoon Sung Lee in the red course from Korea with bib number 33, and from Sweden Theo Beinoff with bib number 46 in the blue course.
Yes, and through to the next round is Carl Werner. It's a really tight one. It's 13-12.
So we have Korea in the red course and Sweden in the blue course.
From Yoon Sung Lee and Theo Beinoff. But at the gate right now we have Olle Lindell versus Felix Elofsson.
We've got Felix with bib number 26 in the blue course and Olle Lindell with bib number 42 in the red course.
We need you to go back to the start. We need a rerun. Horse wasn't ready.
Both Felix and Olle getting pumped at the music at the start. Let's see a huge run from both skiers now.
And Felix is just back home from Beijing. So,
Yes.
yeah.
He also came through to the finals. Had a great run.
Yeah.
He has skied really well lately, so we hopefully see something amazing here.
Okay, so now on start we have two Swedish guys, and we will see in blue course Felix Elofsson, in red course Olle Lindell. Olle Lindell.
start from Felix. It's a Lincoln truck. It's a Lincoln from Olle Lindell as well. Felix goes fast. Olle also having a pretty solid run. It's back irons from both skiers, but Felix takes the time by a big margin.
Representing the Swedish national team in the Olympics. Great skiing, guys, as always.
I guess in our next heat we will have from France Thibaut Mouil with bib number 27 in the red course, and from Spain Lucas Feldauger with bib number 45. In waiting Yoon Seung Lee and Theo Bainoff for a rerun.
So we're waiting for the scores.
We have through to the next round is Felix Elofsson with 19 to 6.
Congratulations, Felix, and great news for us in Sweden to see more of your beautiful skiing. They're ready to start. Of course, from Spain, Lucas Feldauger, and the only red course there from France, Thibaut Mouil.
Fast start from both skiers. It's a back mute from Thibaut and a D-spin 7 by the Spaniard. Back cross from both skiers. Thibaut takes the time. It's a solid run from Thibaut.
Imagine to fly about 5 minutes up in the air and 20 meters long and that land.
Yeah, that last jump in the red course was quite big, wasn't it?
Yes, it's a good jump if you want to fly high and far.
Yeah.
And the next starters, they are Oliver Kosinski and...
Yeah, in the next heat we have Oliver Kosinski from the States with bib number 48 in the red course, and Emil Holmgren, bib number 29 from Sweden in the blue course.
This could be yes, and we have the points. It's Thibaut Mouil 16 to 9. He's through to the next round. We have a fast start. It's a D-spin 7 from Emil Holmgren and a backflip from the red course. And it's a bit tricky from the red course, and he goes around the gate and is disqualified. Emil is through to the next round.
In the next heat we have Robin Olgård from Sweden in the red course with bib number 32, and in the blue course from France Maxence Barilla with bib number 37 in the blue course. So the blue course from France, bib number 37, and in the red course from Sweden, bib number 32, Robin Olgård.
The winner is blue course, Emil Holmgren, 25 to nothing. We're ready to start. Blue course from France, Massimo Bellucci, and in red course from Sweden, we have Robin Olsson.
And it's a good start from both skiers. It's a Lincoln Japan from Robin, back full from Maxence. It's an even race. It's a back cross from Robin. Maxence has a bit of a mishap at the bottom jump. Does a straight air.
And red course takes the time. We are leveling. In the next heat, we have a fresh Olympic champion from Sweden, Walter Wahlberg, with the bib number 22 in the blue course, and from Sweden, Jonathan Mauritsen with bib number 43 in the red course.
This could be a fun one. Can we see a monster run from Wahlberg today?
I guess so. I think he's more than happy to come back home, showing off his...
Got to show off his gold, ski a bit on home soil, and there is nothing better place to do it than here in Stockholm. And through to the next round is Robin Olgård with 18-7. I believe Jonathan is trying to get inside Walter's head a bit to have a chance at this race. Walter goes fast, D-spin 7, and a Lincoln Japan from Jonathan. It's a really fast run from Walter. Oh, it's a bit of a mishap, and it's a back iron on the bottom air. But it's a super fast run, and there comes the back iron from Jonathan. Solid run from Jonathan, but Walter is too quick.
It's not every day you meet an Olympic champion.
No, it's not not every day. I believe it's quite stressful.
And in the next heat, from Sweden, in the blue course, bib number 21, Philippe Gravenfors, and from France in the red course, James Crosset with bib number 35.
And through to the next round is Walter Wahlberg with a score of 21-4. And now we have a rerun from Theo Beinhoff and Youngson in the Korean. So Theo Beinhoff in blue course and the Korean in the red course. It's a good start from both skiers. It's a Lincoln Japan and a back full. Lincoln from Theo, back full from the Korean. It's a back iron from Yun and a back iron from Theo Beinhoff. The Korean takes the time. It's a solid run from the two. Theo competing for the home club, Värmdö Freestyle. It's good to be back home.
We're waiting for next heat. Philippe Gravenfors in the blue course and James Crosset from France in the red course with bib number 35.
And through to the next round is Yoon Song Lee, 19-6.
20 minutes break, waiting for the next heat. So we will be back in about 15 to 20 minutes from here.
So after our break, we will have the women starting in the course. Tricky in the landing there for Olivia. Greta doing a solid run. It works out in the end, but it's a bit sketchy. And up top we also have Vincent Adriansson and John Mortensson as Forerunners. And they're away. It's a loop from Vincent, twist from John. John goes out a bit. Vincent doing a solid run with a back cross. And John does a twist spread. Huge twist spread, I should say. And now we're moving on to the women's 8 finals. And in the first round it's from the Netherlands, Pien Bierens, bib number 9, and against Hanna Hansson, bib number 14 from Sweden. The start will begin in about 2 minutes at 15:30. Now it's time for the girls. Sweden in red, Netherlands in blue. It's a 360 from Hanna and a spread from the Netherlands in blue course. Hanna goes fast, it's a solid run, the backflip down, and another big spread from the Netherlands in blue course. Anna Hansson takes the time in the red course. And the next round should be Mi Björkman and Tilda Jansson, but Tilda is not going to start, so we may see another training run, or we move directly on to the next round after that. And through to the next is Hanna Hansson, red course, 18-7. And in the start gate we have Laura Berghus from the Netherlands in the blue course against Ebba Flodman from Sweden in the red course. It's a fast start from Laura. The back truck driver. Good entry into the Moguls. Solid runs from both these two. And it's a back lay and a back tuck at the bottom air. And Laura Berghus takes the time in the blue course.
We're waiting for the confirmation from the judges, and in the next heat we have from Germany in the blue course Sophie Wese, and in the red course from Sweden Nicolina Stenkula.
And moving on through the next round is Laura Berghus from the Netherlands with a score of 14-11. It's a fast start from the German, back tuck and back truck driver from the German. Fast run from Sophie Wese with the back cross at the bottom air and a back tuck truck driver from Nicolina Stenkula. Sophie Wese takes the time.
In the next heat you will see Moa Gustafsson from Värmdö Freestyle and Sweden in the blue course, and Laura Segerius from the Netherlands in the red course.
And through to the next round is Sophie Wese from Germany with a score of 21-4. It's a fast start from Moa. The back truck driver from Moa Gustafsson at 360 from the Netherlands. Fast run from Moa with a back iron cross at the bottom air and a back tuck from the Netherlands in the red course. Moa Gustafsson takes the time.
That's a good run.
It's a solid run from the Swedish champion.
Yes, And in the next heat, we have in the blue course from Sweden and Värmdö Freestyle, Lea Hedberg Lyckman with bib number 8. And from Sweden, from Värmdö, in the red course, Elis Lundholm.
And through to the next round is Moa Gustafsson with a score of 20-5.
Congratulations, Moa, 20-5. On top at the start line, in blue course from Sweden, Lea Lekman, Hedberg Lekman, and she will lead. Red course also from Sweden.
It's gonna be an exciting run here between these two Swedes. And they're away. Back truck driver from Lea and a Lincoln loop from Elis. Lea crashes out. Elis stays put. Solid run. It's, with a back iron cross at the bottom air. Takes the time. Unlucky for Lea. Was looking good for a great run.
And that what's happened in dual moguls sometimes, and Lea was more than happy in the last event up in Umeå. In the next heat, we have Fantine de Groot from France in the blue course, and from the States in the red course, Nora Schid.
And through to the next round is Elis Lundholm with a score of 23-2.
And we make us ready for the next starter. Blue course from France, Fantine de Groot. And she will lead from USA, Nora Schid.
In the blue course, Fantine, the leader of the overall cup. And it's a fast start. Back mute grab from Fantine and a spread eagle from red course. Solid run from Fantine with a back iron cross down from both lanes. Fantine takes the time. Really good run.
Yes, and in our next heat, from Sweden, we have Hanna Hansson in the blue course. And in the other red course from Germany, Hanna Wese. Again.
And through to the next round is Fantine with a score of 18-7. And now we are switching over to the men's 8th final. With the first round is Filip Gravenfors, bib 21 from Sweden in the blue course versus James Crusette from France, bib 35 in the red course. So now, are we going to see a fast run from Filip and James? And they're away. Fast start from Gravenfors. Big D-spin 720. And James does a back cross. Big back cross down and a Lincoln loop from James. And Phillips takes the time in the blue course. Really solid run.
Yeah, that's a really nice run from Philip. And in the next heat, from Switzerland, we have Enea Butzi in the blue course. And in the red course, from Sweden, Oskar Elofsson.
And through to the next round is Philip Gravenfors with a score of 16-9.
So in the blue course we have Switzerland, and in the red course and the national team from Sweden we have Oskar Elofsson.
They're away. And a back full and a backflip Japan. It's a fast run from both these two. And a back cross from both. It's really tight, but Oskar takes the time.
Yes, we are leveling up now. The heats are closer calls. And in our next heat we have from Switzerland Martino Conadera in the blue course, and in the red course Linus Öjlind from Sweden.
And through to the next round is Oskar Elofsson with a score of 14-11. As we're moving along in this bracket, we're just seeing faster and faster races come along.
On the start line, we have in blue course, Martino Cavalera from Switzerland. Okay, Linus Öjlind from Sweden in red course.
And they're away. Fast start from Linus. This Lincoln critical. And from the Swiss, a back full. Good run from Linus, and the Swiss messes up. And a back iron at the bottom jump from both gears.
It's a really nice run.
Linus takes the time by some margin, and it's a solid run. I think he can go even faster.
And what about next heat? With Marcus Rutgersson from Sweden in the blue course, and in the red course from Sweden Ludwig Fjällström.
This is going to be a fast one. I told Marcus earlier that he should do a front flip to gain some speed at the top, so we shall see. He can ski really fast when it counts, but Ludwig is also a really fast skier. And through was Linus with a score of 21-4. And they're away. And it's a Lincoln critical from Ludwig. And Marcus going fast, but he goes out and around the gate. He's out. And Ludwig cruises it home with a big iron cross. Too bad for Marcus, but I think he really went for it.
In the next heat, in the blue course, Rasmus Stegfeldt from Sweden, and in the red course from Sweden, Carl Werme.
And of course, Ludwig moves on to the next round, as Marcus is disqualified for rounding that gate.
I guess this hit can be quite fast as well.
Yes, Rasmus is a really fast skier and has skied really well, but Carl is also really fast and quite stubborn.
Yeah. And of course he's inspired from winning the last heat.
We have a little bit of delay while we are fixing one of the gates in the course.
Depending on their ordinary style and ordinary technique, and then there are deductions for every mistake the skier is making. And the number of deductions between the gates are invented. And we have a course rally.
And I know Carl is trying to get inside Rasmus's head now, and he will do his best, and he will go fast.
Rasmus in the blue course and Carl in the red course. Come on, guys.
And they're away. Rasmus really fast out of the gate. Big 720 up there, and Carl with his Lincoln Loop. Carl actually is level pegging with Rasmus. It's a really solid run from both, but Rasmus takes the time in the end. That was a good run.
Yes.
Very fast.
This is amazing standard of Mogul skiing.
Next heat then, John Seung Lee from Korea in the blue course, and from Sweden, Felix Elofsson in the red course.
This can also be a fast one. We saw earlier that Jonsson Lee skied really fast, and we certainly know Felix Elofsson can ski as well as fast as that.
Yes, for sure.
And through to the next round is Rasmus Stegfeldt with a score of 15-10. I think Carl can be happy with that score as he goes up against the leader of the European Cup.
Blue course, Korea, red course, Sweden.
Fast start from the Korean with a back full, and Felix goes for his Lincoln truck driver. Felix takes good line, it's really fast. Lee is first down, but it crashes out. It's a tight one, but unfortunately it didn't go to the Koreans' favor this time. Solid battle there.
In the next heat, from France, in the blue course, Thibaut Mouil, and in the red course, from Sweden, Emil Holmgren.
And through to the next round is Felix Elofsson with a score of 21-4. And they're away. It's a back mute from Thibaut and a D-spin 720 from Emil. It's an even race. Oh, bit of mistake from Emil. Oh, it's really even. Thibaut takes the time.
Yes, that's a close race.
Great skiing and great effort.
The next heat will be something special. In the blue course, Robin Olgård from Sweden, and in the red course, Walter Wahlberg from Sweden. We know Robin as a really fast skier, and we know Walter as a quite good skier himself.
Quite good. Nah, nothing special. I don't know.
New course is from France.
And through to the next round is Thibaut Moui, 16-9. And now we will see Walter versus Robin. Robin in the blue course, Walter in the red course. And we can hear the public cheering. And Robin messes up before the first jump, and it's 7:20 from Walter. Back foot. Robin goes so fast he can, but Walter takes it down. Big iron cross from both skiers. Walter takes the time. Unfortunate for Robin, but it's really fun to watch.
In the next heat then, sorry, I mistake once again. So we have the ladies coming up.
In the next heat is the quarterfinals for the women, and we should have Hanna Hansson from Sweden versus Hanna Wese from Germany. And through to the next round is Walter Wallberg with a score of 24-1. So once again we have Hanna Hansson in the blue course from Sweden and Hanna Wese from Germany in the red course.
We're now entering the quarterfinals.
Yes, now it's down to the better skiers today, and we will see even faster runs. And they're away. It's a backflip truck from the German and a 360 from the Swede. Solid runs, but Hanna crashes out, rounds the gate, and she's out. Big backflip iron cross from the German down at the bottom air. So she will be moving through to the next round. And meanwhile we shall present the next round.
Yes. Where we have from Netherlands in the blue course Laura Berghuis, and in the red course from Sweden My Bjerkman.
Yes, and now we're ready for next start. Blue course, Laura Berghuis from Netherlands against My Bjerkman in red course from Sweden.
And they're away once again. It's a backflip truck driver from both skiers. And can they keep it together all the way down? It's good runs from both skiers, a bit of mistakes. It's a backflip iron cross from Mi Bjerkman and a back straight from the blue course. It's really tight.
Yeah. Good finish. In quarterfinal number 3, in that heat, we will have Moa Gustafsson from Sweden in the blue course, and from Germany in the red course, Sophie Wese.
And through to the next round is Laura Berghuis from the Netherlands with a score of 14-11. got our eyes on Moa Gustafsson and Sofie Wese.
Now we are ready. Up on start. Blue course, Moa Gustafsson from Sweden. In red course, Sophie Wese from Germany. Red course.
And backflip truck drivers from both skiers. Solid this far. A bit of mistake from Laura. And big backflips from both skiers. Laura takes the time. This could also be a tight one.
Yes, for sure. In the next round, in the next heat, we have from France, Fantine de Groot in the blue course and Elis Lundholm from Sweden in the red course.
And through to the semi-final is Sofie Wese with a score of 13-12, really even. So we have France against Sweden. France in blue, Sweden in red. Good start from both skiers. It's a Lincoln and a backflip. Spices it up in the red course for Elis. And it's a big back iron from Fantine at the bottom. She takes the time. Elis makes it down, but Fantine will move on to the next. And now we're going to switch over to the men's quarterfinals. And in the first heat we have Bib 28, Oskar Elfsson from Sweden in the blue course against Filip Gravenfors in the red course. And Fantine moves through with a score of 23-2. And it looks good for Sweden in the quarterfinals, as we are 7 out of 8 skiers that are Swedes.
And if you not like speed, maybe you should go to the kitchen and put on some coffee, for I think we are leveling.
We will now be going into the really fast heats, and especially these first ones. Oskar is known for his speed, and Filip is also known for his speed, and both may be known for stupidity.
Come on, guys.
And they're away. So D-spin 720, and no, Oskar is out. Filip holds it together, and it's a back iron at the bottom. Filip will move on.
Filip takes the time as well.
Really fast race, one of the fastest today. But you can see the teammates as they congratulate each other.
And we are ready for quarterfinal number 2. In the blue course, we will have Ludvig Fjällström from Sweden. And in the red course, you will find Linus Öjelind from Sweden.
And through to the next round is Filip Gravenfors with a score of 20-5.
Now we are ready for two Swedish guys in
And they're away. It's a Lincoln critical from both. And it is a really fast run from both skiers. It's a back iron from both. Huge from Ludwig. Ludwig takes the time. And we can present the next heat.
Yes, we can. In the blue course, Felix Elofsson. And in the red course, Rasmus Stegfeldt, both skiers from Sweden.
And through to the next round is Ludwig Fjällström with a score of 18-7.
Here in Stockholm. And we got the result. And the winner was Ludwig Fjällström with a score of 18.
Still the champ, Ludwig, still the champ.
On start, we will see blue course Felix Elofsson. In red course Rasmus Stegfeldt.
And they're away. It's a D-Spin 720 and a Lincoln truck driver. And it's a really fast race this. Back iron from both gears, and it's Rasmus who will take the time. It's a really even race.
I don't have the time here, but
Really fast.
everybody, that was the fastest we've seen so far. Great skiing. Red course takes the time.
The last quarterfinal is we will see Walter Warberg in the blue course from Sweden, and in the red course we will have from France Thibaut Mogul.
Ready for some points, because that was a really close race.
And the one who will be moving on is Rasmus Stegfeldt from the red course with a score of 16-9. Incredible runner from Rasmus.
We are now ready. Are you ready, the audience? We will see blue course.
Now we have Wallberg in blue and Thibaut in the red course. And they're away. D-Spin 720 from Wallberg and a back mute from Thibaut. Really fast from Walter. Thibaut is not far behind. Walter goes for the back cross. Thibaut as well. And they both fly huge at the bottom jump.
Blue course takes the time, but
It's amazing to see.
flying Frenchman, I think that was the highest jump of the day. And that pretty much sums it up for the
And moving on is Walter Wallberg with a point score 16-9. And we will be moving on to the women's semi-finals.
Yeah, and in the first semi-final we will have Laura Bergius from the Netherlands in the red course and Hanna Wese in the blue course from Germany.
So they're ready for the semi-finals, women.
So on start, we will see red course Laura Bergwijn from the Netherlands. She will meet Hanna Wese from Germany in blue course.
And they're away. And it's a back track from both skiers. Solid run so far. The German a bit ahead. And it's a back iron from the German and a back straight from the red course. Blue course takes the time.
And some great
They should be close in score.
Mogul skiers here in our
And our next semi-final will be between Fantine de Groot from France in the red course and Sophie Wese from Germany in the blue course.
We're waiting for some results and then we'll kick off the second semi-final for the women.
And through to the big final is Hanna Wese with a point score of 16-9. Now we have Fantine in red course and Sophie in the blue. And they're away. It's a back track driver from the German and a back mute grab from the French. It's a fast run from Sophie Wese. The back iron cross at the bottom, and Fantine messes a bit up at the bottom, but she makes it down. Fast run from the German. And now we will be moving on to the men's semi-final.
In the men's semi-final, number 1, we will have Ludwig Fjällström in the red course from Sweden and Filip Gravenfors from Sweden in the blue course.
And moving through to the big final is Sophie Wese from Germany with a score of 21-4. So right now in the gate, Ludwig in red, Filip in blue. How fast will this go is the big question here.
Yes.
Are we going to see Ludwig's loop critical or nicknamed the rocket loop? And they're away. It's a big 720 from Filip. And it's a really fast run from both. It's a back iron cross from Filip. He holds it together all the way down, and Ludwig's can't handle the pressure. Filip takes the time, and will sure be happy with that. And the next semi-final will be Walter Wallberg in red against Rasmus Stegfeldt in the blue course. And through to the big final is Filip Gravenfors, 25-0. And they're away. Big D-spin 720s from both. Who will be fastest down? Can they hold it together? Big backflip from Rasmus. He takes the time, but he messes up the position. That was incredible. Probably the fastest run today.
What a run.
Upcoming kid skiers really want to show what they go for in those dual skiing. That was a tight race.
And through to the big final is Walter Wallberg from Sweden with a score of 13-12. It's so tight. Can't be easy to go up with the Olympic champion. And now we will be moving on to the women. And in the small final we have Laura Berghus from the Netherlands in the red course and Fantine de Groot in the blue course from France.
Okay, all stop. We have a blue course from Mogul from France. Red course, Laura Bergvik from Netherlands.
And the small final is on. It's a fast start from Fantine. It's a back mute from Fantine and a back truck from Laura. Fantine is fast down. Can they hold it together? No, she cannot. And Laura makes big back lay. Fantine takes the time. This could be tight, but I think it was a big mistake there.
As you can see, if you have too much speed, you need to chill a bit on the jump. So we're waiting for the scores in the small final and getting prepared.
Eight.
We are ready for the big final with Hanna Wese
And
the red course.
Sophie Wese in the blue. Both Germans. Really good runs from both this, and it goes a bit sideways from Hanna Wese. Sophie holds it together. No, she big crash at the bottom jump. And Hanna stands. It's a big crash. And while we take our eyes off that, we can present the men's small final, which is going to be between Ludwig Fjellström in the red course and Rasmus Stegfeldt in the blue course.
And we're holding the course.
We have the course on hold for a moment while we sort out the medical situation in the second landing. And the winner is blue course Sofie Wesse, and she is okay. It seems okay. She's up and running on her legs again. But now we have the men's small final, and it's against Ludwig Fjellström in the red course against Rasmus Stegfeldt in the blue course.
We are going to make sure that everything is okay with the course, and the jumps are ready, and that the audience is ready, because it's starting to get ready for the small final in men. Okay, we have to see that Sophie seems okay, so we're moving on this competition with the top 4 men.
Yes, and we are ready on start, and we will see blue course, Rasmus Stegfeldt with them, against Ludwig Fjellström in red course with them.
And the small final is on. They're fast out of the gate, and it's a D-spin from Rasmus and a loop critical from Ludwig. Who will take this? Rasmus goes out, and Ludwig goes out as well. Rasmus takes the second jump with a backflip iron cross. Who will take this? I don't know. Ludwig seems pissed.
Really a thin line to keep on the right side on when you're pushing it.
I don't know. This could be tight.
We are getting ready for the big final between Filip Gravenfors and Walter Wahlberg. Filip in the red course and Walter in the blue course. And I guess this is as serious as it can be.
Yes. And the winner of the small final is Rasmus Stegfeldt from Sweden with a score of 15-10. May have been a teeny tad bit of a luck involved in there. But it's dual moguls, anything can happen. And it's the big final. It's on. It's Filip versus Walter. D-spin. 720 up top. Good landings from both. Walter is fast. Filip is also fast. Filip back iron. Walter takes the time. Filip very close behind. This is going to be tight. Who will take it? The young kid or the Olympic champion? The winner is Walter Wahlberg with a score of 14-11. Tight score. All three should be happy with that podium. They've skied fast and they've skied well. Great dual mogul competition today here in Stockholm. And we will hopefully see you tomorrow when you tune in.
Dual mogul skiing here in the European Cup in Stockholm, and with that said and all the fun, now we also would like to ask all skiers to go up yet another round and slide the moguls, so we'll have a super
We'll
final
see if we will give you the prize ceremony in the stream. But anyway, thanks for today.
Yes, thanks for watching with us.